Hi, my name is Kayla Blackier, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Ontario College of Teachers and its disciplinary practices. Our learning goals for today are to gather a deeper understanding for what the OCT do and who they are, as well as to gather an understanding for the disciplinary process and governance surrounding it, and for the importance of OCT in the Ontario teaching profession. The Ontario College of Teachers licenses, governs, and regulates the Ontario teaching profession in the public interest. The college sets ethical standards and standards of practice, issues teaching certificates, accredits teacher education programs, and is also responsible for handling complaints and launching investigations on its members accordingly. I selected this assignment because I believe it is most important to understand where I stand as a teacher, my rights and responsibilities, and who I will work alongside in the near future. The college has a duty that involves serving and protecting the public interest. With this being said, the college is accountable to the public, therefore work at the college is transparent and information is easily accessible. Why is this important? It is important because in order for the public to have full trust in the college needs to have an open line of communication that not only provides information, but receives crucial feedback and information from the public. The college is governed by a 37-member council. 23 members are elected by their peers and 14 members are appointed by the provincial government. As indicated in Chapter 2, ultimate legal authority over education rests with provincial governments. Ministers play a crucial role in determining how provinces set long-term educational policies, and they influence the level of funding provided to schools, which is why OCT has a close relationship with our Minister of Education to ensure that the public interests are brought to attention. Up next is the disciplinary process. The college responds to all complaints against teachers, and a 3-member panel reviews investigation reports, while a disciplinary panel rules on allegations of misconduct. So what happens once a complaint is made? Accused members will be informed of the complaint and are given 60 days to respond. Their response is shared with the public. Complaints must be submitted in writing to the General Secretary. The complaint can be solved through 2 outcomes. Firstly, a complaint can be settled through the Voluntary Complaint Resolution Program without an extensive investigation or hearing. And secondly, if the complaint cannot be solved through the CRP, an investigation will be conducted, including interviews with involved parties. Accused members have the right to procedural fairness, defense against allegations, the presumption of innocence, timely resolution, and can appeal a college decision. The college holds public disciplinary hearings to deal with the alleged professional misconduct. The Discipline Committee is next. The Discipline Committee is the governing body within the OCT and is in charge of the disciplinary process. The Discipline Committee members hear and determine matters related to alleged professional misconduct or incompetence against college members. The parties that attend a hearing are the college and the member who the complaint is made about. Each panel in the hearing includes a teacher elected to council by their peers and 1 member of the public appointed by the provincial government. The college acts as a prosecutor on behalf of the public. Members defend themselves, similar to that of a regular court hearing, and often are accompanied by lawyers appointed from EPFO. The Discipline Committee takes responsibility for determining whether a teacher is guilty of professional misconduct and impose appropriate disciplinary actions. Hearings can last a day or weeks, and witnesses are called upon to testify, as well as lawyers argue the case. Final decisions of the Discipline Committee are posted on the college's website. In the most severe cases, a teacher may have their certificate revoked. In searching through media surrounding professional misconduct in teaching in Ontario, often the severe cases do not appear. Majority of cases recently reviewed result in having the teacher's certificate suspended for a period of time. A few of the more recent cases included profane language use and assistance on standardized testing. When reading through the Professionally Speaking June 2019 edition, majority of outcomes included reprimands and conditions. What I noticed about the overall process is how OCT advocates for the public's interest against its own members. OCT holds high standards when it comes to complaints about its members. OCT follows the rules of procedure of the Discipline Committee and of the Fitness to Practice Committee that are made according to the Statutory Powers Procedure Act and came into effect on October 15, 2011. Parties involved include OTF, members accused, discipline committee, public member, teacher appointed by provincial government, ETFO, or the Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario, professional relations, and the executive. The tribunal process, also known as adjudication, is the formal judgment on the complaint made against the OTF member. The adjudication process is necessary to ensure equality and fairness is brought to all complaints against a member and to the public. When a teacher is being brought to discipline, members of ETFO must recognize the Federation as the official voice of all the active members of the Federation. ETFO employs the principles of due process and natural justice in investigating alleged violations of the Code of Conduct. Members of ETFO can request that the Federation supports for employment-related matters including termination or resignation of employment, protection from being slandered, libeled, and harassed of any form, and protection from fraudulent or malicious allegations or charges. As mentioned on OCT's website and in Chapter 9's reading, Teachers and the Teaching Profession, the Code of Ethics provides some assurance to its clients that they can expect to be treated in accordance with established standards of practice. Second, it offers the general public some confidence that the profession is serving a public interest worthy of trust and support. Education law policies and ethics are crucial to Ontario's education system because they represent a vision of the professional practice. Ontario is committed to students and their learning, therefore we must follow the standards of the profession that outline care, trust, respect, and integrity. This framework articulates the goals and standards of the profession itself. Without the policies and laws, such as duty to report or duty to prepare students for the responsibility of citizenship, we would not uphold our overall goal of the professional practice that states we are committed to students and their learning as well as their well-being. Thank you very much for watching my presentation.